Yo, what's up guys? It's Noah here, and in today's video, going to be talking through a couple player props I like on Prizepicks for today's MLB slate on Tuesday, August the 22nd. It is Taco Tuesday over on Prizepicks today, so we'll have to see what discounted projections Prizepicks does give us for today's MLB slate. They usually give out a discount for like another sport as well, but they'll probably post at least like 2 MLB discounts. We'll have to see what those wind up being, but we got plenty of props to choose from today. It's a big Tuesday slate. Pretty sure it's a full 15 game slate. So a lot of props to choose from. Got 2 strikeout props that I'm going to be looking at for today, guys, that we're going to share in this video. So before we get started talking through these 2 plays, as always, if you guys do enjoy these Prizepicks videos, if they do help you out, make sure you hit that like button down below. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you have not yet. And if you guys are new to the channel, if you have never checked out Prizepicks before, you can sign up for Prizepicks and use my promo code NOAH. If you do look at the bottom of the screen when you sign up for Prizepicks with my promo code, you will get your first deposit matched up to $100. And I do want to give a shout out to Prizepicks because they do have a free square available for week 1 of the NFL season. As you can see on the screen, Prizepicks has discounted Dak Prescott's passing yards down to 0.5. Obviously, this is a guaranteed win you're going to get, and you just have to find any other pick you like to pair with this free square. You can pair an NFL pick with it. You can pair multiple NFL picks and multiple MLB picks. Like, it's all up to you. This free square will be available all the way up until week 1 Sunday Night Football. So you have until September 10th at 8:20 Eastern time to get this in. Plenty of time. That's like, what, 3 weeks away. Plenty of time to get this free square in. I'm pretty sure it's a $20 limit or $25 max limit, but you can use it multiple times. So like if you want to do 5 different 5-pick entries or 5 different $5 entries with the free square, you could do that. I think the limit's $25. Usually it's 25, sometimes it's 20, but you can use the free square multiple times just until you reach that dollar limit. But again, guys, make sure you sign up for Prizepicks, take advantage of this free square. This probably won't be the last promotion they run. I'm sure as we get closer to the NFL season, there will be even more promotions, free squares, stuff like that. These sites are constantly doing these type of promotions just to kind of get people into the platform. So if you guys want to check out Prizepicks, again, sign up, use that code NOAH, get your first deposit matched up to $100. And I also do want to give a shout out to Sleeper. We are now partnered up with Sleeper as well. You guys can sign up for Sleeper, use that promo code NOAH over there, get your first deposit matched up to $100 when you sign up for Sleeper with my promo code. Very similar to Prizepicks, Sleeper is constantly running promotions as well. Free squares, discounts. They're doing these weekly. So you guys definitely want to be playing on Sleeper. Again, Sleeper is a little bit different than Prizepicks in terms of like the payouts. On Sleeper, it is a dynamic payout system. So based or whether you take more or less on a certain prop, the payouts will change based on that. So it's kind of like a dynamic payout. If the over on a certain prop has a very high chance of hitting, you might only get like a 1.4 or a 1.5x multiplier on that certain pick. But on the other hand, the under, if it doesn't have a very high chance of hitting, then you could get like a 2.5 or a 3x multiplier just off that one pick taking the under. So you kind of have to play around with it, look at all the props they have, look at the payouts. But on Sleeper, you can win up to 100x your money. You can make up to an 8-pick entry. So if you're one of those people that really likes to chase those high payouts, I definitely recommend giving Sleeper a try. And again, when you use that promo code NOAH, you will get your first deposit matched up to $100. But yeah, guys, let's go ahead and talk through this Prizepicks slate, what I'm liking for today. 2 props. We're going to start sticking the strikeout category for today. And the first prop that I want to talk about that I'm liking, we're going to be looking at Josiah Gray, 5 strikeouts. And I like the less here for Josiah Gray, so less than 5 strikeouts. If we look over his last 5 games, he has pushed or gone under this line now in 5 straight. And if you actually look even deeper, he's pushed or gone under this line in 7 straight up starts. So Josiah Gray not really been pitching that well lately, not really been able to get many strikeouts. And this is not like the easiest matchup against the Yankees. The Yankees are a team that don't really strike out a ton. If you look at where they rank this season against right-handed pitching, they do have a relatively low K rate. They've kind of been around league average, slightly below league average when it comes to strikeout rate versus right-handed pitching. 23.2% K rate versus righties this year. If we look over the last 30 days, kind of look at a more recent sample, the Yankees have been striking out a little bit more lately, 26% K rate over the last 30 days. But Josiah Gray is not a pitcher with a ton of strikeout stuff. He doesn't have much strikeout upside. He just has a 20% K rate this season, which is about like league average, if not below league average. And you look at this Yankees lineup, I mean, the high strikeout bats are going to be guys like Stanton and Bowers and Volpe, but you're not going to get a ton of strikeouts from Bader. He has less than a 20% K rate this year against right-handed pitching. Ben Rortvedt, if he's in the lineup, he has less than a 20% K rate against right-handed pitching. Torres he's sitting at just 12.9%. Judge does have a 26% K rate against righties, but LeMahieu, not a guy that usually strikes out a ton. His K rate just sits at 23%. So there's only like a couple guys with really high K rates in this lineup, mainly Stanton, Bowers, and Volpe. As long as those guys can kind of limit, the strikeouts, I feel like this is a spot where, Josiah Gray more times than not comes out of this start with 5 Ks or less. Maybe he gets 5 Ks and this winds up being a push. If it is, so be it. It's technically not a loss, but I feel like more times than not he comes away in this start with 4 Ks or less. And if we do look at DK Sportsbook right now, they have his line set at 4.5. It is juiced towards the over, minus 140 on the over 4.5 Ks for Gray over on DK Sportsbook. But it's not like heavy juice. It's not like it's minus 190 or minus 195. It's only minus 140. So with this line being at 5 on Prizepicks, I do like the under here for Josiah Gray. Don't think it's the easiest matchup. The strikeouts have been way down for Gray lately. He's already not a pitcher that gets a ton of strikeouts to begin with. And if we look at the full season, Josiah Gray, he has pushed or gone under this line in 15 out of his 24 starts. So, over, like 60% or 50% of his starts this season, he's gotten 5 Ks or less. So that's the first play I like for today. And then the other play I like, another less prop we're going to be taking, or an under. We're going to be looking at Justin Verlander, 6 strikeouts. I like Verlander to have less than 6 strikeouts here. So if we look at Verlander's recent performances, we look over his last 5 games. Only gone over this prop in 1 out of his last 5. He did push against the Yankees, had 6 Ks in that start, but just 5 against Washington. Faced the Yankees again, had just 4, and then in his last start against Miami, he had just 2 strikeouts. Verlander is still a very talented pitcher, but at this point in his career, his strikeout stuff just isn't what it used to be. He's not a guy that really is going to go out there and rack up like double-digit Ks like he used to be able to. If we look so far this season, Verlander has just a 20% strikeout rate, 20.2%, which I'm pretty sure is like the lowest of his career. Last season, his K rate was over 27%, so his strikeout stuff is way down. And this is a pretty tough matchup. This Boston team, this Red Sox team, they don't really strike out much against right-handed pitching. If you look at where Boston ranks this season in terms of strikeout rate against righties, they sit 25th with just a 21% K rate versus right-handed pitching. And if you look at a more recent sample over the last 30 days, Boston is still towards the bottom of the league, 20% K rate versus right-handed pitching over the last 30 days, which ranks 26th. And if we take a look at their projected lineup and the hitters in their projected lineup, the top 4 hitters in this lineup, really none of those guys strike out much. Verdugo, just a 14% K rate, Devers, 18%, Turner, 15%, Yoshida, 11%, Pablo Reyes at the bottom of the lineup, he has just a 13% K rate. If Verlander's going to be able to get strikeouts in this matchup, it's probably going to come from the middle of the order with guys like Casas, Story, Duran, Wong. Casas this season, 23% K rate. Story has been striking out a lot this year against right-handed pitching in a limited sample. He's got a 40% K rate, 24% K rate for Duran, and then 33% for Connor Wong. But other than those 4 guys, there's not many strikeouts available in this Red Sox lineup. And again, Verlander, a pitcher that hasn't really shown much strikeout upside this year. The strikeouts have been down as of late. And if we look at the full season, he's made 19 starts this year, and Verlander has pushed or gone under this line in 15 out of his 19 starts. So a very large majority of his starts this season, he has gotten 6 Ks or less. So I like these 2 props for today, guys, just kind of 2 early props. I'm liking taking a first look at the board right now. Josiah Gray, less than 5 strikeouts, and Justin Verlander, less than 6 strikeouts. I'll be sharing some more plays for today, though, guys, over on Patreon. Usually I post at least like another Prizepicks entry and a sleeper entry over on Patreon. It is Taco Tuesday, so I'll wait until the first taco comes out. Usually that comes out around like 12 or 12:30 Eastern time, and that's when I'll post my 5-pick or 6-pick flex entry over on Patreon. These 2 picks will be included in that flex entry. If you guys do want more Prizepicks plays from me, check out the Patreon link down below. Also get access to my sleeper entries as well. And again, guys, if you aren't on sleeper, you can sign up for sleeper. Use that promo code NOAH. Get your first deposit matched up to $100 when you do sign up for sleeper with my promo code. Also, again, if you guys are not on Prizepicks, get over there, take advantage of the Dak free square. We'll talk more about this as we get closer to the start of the NFL season, but I did want to shout it out today just because it did get announced yesterday. Dak Prescott, 0.5 passing yards. That's a free pick that Prizepicks is giving you. You can use that today, or you can wait until the NFL season. It's totally up to you. You have until September 10th to use that free square. Plenty of time to get that in. But yeah, guys, that's all that I got for this slate. Appreciate you guys watching the video as always. Hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace.